The year is 51 BC. Imagine the vibrant city of Alexandria, a beacon of culture and knowledge in the ancient world. Its streets are alive with the hustle and bustle of daily life, a melting pot of different cultures and traditions. The sun glints off the white marble of the Grand Library, a repository of scrolls containing the wisdom of the ages. Scholars from all corners of the known world come here to study and share their knowledge. On the bustling streets, a kaleidoscope of languages fills the air: Greek, Egyptian, Hebrew, Latin, a testament to the city's position at the crossroads of empires. Merchants and travelers exchange goods and stories, enriching the city's vibrant tapestry. Ruling over this magnificent metropolis is Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Her reign is marked by both grandeur and turmoil, as she navigates the complexities of power and politics. Cleopatra was not the stereotypical image of a stern, aloof ruler. She was known for her intelligence, wit, and approachability, often engaging directly with her subjects. She possessed a captivating charm and charisma that drew people to her. Her presence was magnetic, and she had an uncanny ability to win over both allies and adversaries. Her voice, it was said, was like music, sweet and alluring, capable of captivating any listener. It was a tool she wielded with great skill, whether in private conversations or public addresses. Fluent in multiple languages, she navigated the complexities of courtly life and international diplomacy with equal grace. Her linguistic prowess allowed her to communicate effectively with foreign dignitaries and solidify alliances. She embraced the Egyptian culture, presenting herself as the embodiment of the goddess Isis, further solidifying her connection with her subjects. This divine association reinforced her authority and endeared her to the Egyptian people. Cleopatra's reign marked the final chapter of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek lineage that had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Her leadership was a blend of Greek and Egyptian influences, reflecting the dual heritage of her dynasty. While her ancestors clung to their Greek heritage, Cleopatra immersed herself in Egyptian traditions, earning the love and respect of her people. She participated in local rituals and ceremonies, bridging the cultural divide. She understood that her power rested not just on military might, but also on the deep-seated beliefs and customs of her subjects. Her ability to connect with the common people was a cornerstone of her rule. From a young age, Cleopatra displayed a sharp intellect and a thirst for knowledge. She was well educated in various fields, including philosophy, literature, and science, which equipped her to be a formidable leader. Unlike her predecessors, who often favored Greek culture, she embraced her role as pharaoh, mastering the Egyptian language and customs. This deep understanding of her people's traditions helped her rule more effectively. This connection to her Egyptian heritage would prove crucial in solidifying her legitimacy and consolidating her power. Cleopatra's reign remains a testament to her unique blend of cultural integration and political acumen. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra was a member of the Ptolemaic dynasty, descendants of Ptolemy I Soter, one of Alexander the Great's generals. While they ruled Egypt, they maintained their Greek culture and language, becoming increasingly detached from the Egyptian people they governed. Cleopatra, however, was different. From a young age, Cleopatra received an exceptional education in Alexandria's renowned library. She excelled in her studies, mastering languages, mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy. This intellectual prowess would serve her well in the years to come, allowing her to converse with scholars, negotiate treaties, and command respect on the world stage. At the age of 18, Cleopatra ascended to the throne, sharing power with her younger brother Ptolemy XIII. However, the young queen was ambitious and sought sole control. Court intrigue and power struggles were common in the Ptolemaic dynasty, and Cleopatra found herself embroiled in a bitter conflict with her brother and his advisors. Forced to flee Alexandria, Cleopatra sought to regain her throne. Her destiny took a dramatic turn when Julius Caesar, the powerful Roman general, arrived in Egypt seeking repayment for debts incurred by Cleopatra's father. This encounter would forever alter the course of her life and the fate of Egypt. Julius Caesar, fresh from his victories in Rome's civil war, arrived in Alexandria to find a kingdom divided. The city, with its grand architecture and bustling harbor, was a stark contrast to the turmoil within its royal family. Cleopatra, recognizing an opportunity, sought Caesar's support in her struggle for power. She was a woman of remarkable intelligence and ambition, determined to restore her family's legacy. Legend has it that she had herself smuggled into his presence rolled up in a carpet. This audacious act was a testament to her resourcefulness and boldness. Whether true or not, the story highlights Cleopatra's intelligence and daring in using every tool at her disposal to regain her throne. She was not just a queen but a shrewd strategist. Caesar, captivated by Cleopatra's intelligence, charm, and political acumen, threw his support behind her. Their meeting marked the beginning of a powerful alliance. Their alliance was not merely one of political convenience, it blossomed into a passionate love affair. This romance would become one of the most famous in history. This relationship, scandalous by Roman standards, would have profound implications for both Egypt and Rome. It challenged the norms and expectations of Roman society. In 47 BC, with Caesar's military assistance, Cleopatra defeated her brother's forces at the Battle of the Nile, securing her position as the undisputed ruler of Egypt. This victory solidified her power. From this point forward, Cleopatra's reign became inextricably intertwined with the affairs of Rome. Her influence extended beyond Egypt's borders. Her relationship with Caesar provided her with access to Roman resources and protection, while Caesar saw in Egypt a source of wealth and grain to consolidate his power back in Rome. This mutual benefit strengthened their bond. This alliance, however, was not without its complications. The political landscape was fraught with challenges and opposition from various factions. Cleopatra gave birth to Caesar's son, Ptolemy XV, better known as Caesarion. This child represented the union of two powerful dynasties. This child, a symbol of their love and ambition, would later become a pawn in the struggle for power that followed Caesar's assassination. The legacy of their union would echo through history. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, the Roman Republic was plunged into turmoil. The power vacuum left by his death created a fierce struggle among Rome's elite, each vying for control over the vast empire. Mark Antony, Caesar's trusted general and friend, emerged as one of the key contenders for power, along with Octavian, Caesar's adopted son. Both men sought to claim Caesar's legacy and the loyalty of his legions. Cleopatra, assessing the shifting political landscape, saw in Antony a potential ally to secure her kingdom and expand her influence. The Egyptian queen was known for her intelligence and political acumen, always seeking to protect her nation's interests. Their first meeting, in 41 BC in the city of Tarsus, was a spectacle designed to showcase Cleopatra's power and allure. She understood the importance of making a strong impression on Antony. She arrived on a magnificent barge adorned with gold and silver, presenting herself as the embodiment of the goddess Isis. This grand entrance was meant to captivate Antony and demonstrate her divine right to rule. Antony, like Caesar before him, was captivated by the Egyptian queen. Her charm and political savvy made her an irresistible ally and partner. Their relationship, much like Cleopatra's affair with Caesar, became a potent blend of love and political strategy. They were not just lovers but also political partners, each seeking to use the other to further their own ambitions. They became lovers and allies, forming a formidable power block that challenged the authority of Octavian and the Roman Senate. Their union was both a personal and political alliance, threatening the existing power structures in Rome. Cleopatra secured recognition for Caesarion as her co-ruler and legitimate heir to Caesar's legacy, further solidifying her position. This move was strategic, aiming to strengthen her claim to power and ensure her dynasty's future. Antony, enthralled by Cleopatra, showered her with gifts and territories, further fueling the resentment of his enemies in Rome. His actions were seen as a betrayal by many Romans who viewed Cleopatra as a foreign seductress. Their relationship, condemned by Octavian's propaganda as a dangerous liaison that threatened the stability of Rome, pushed the Republic closer to the brink of civil war. Octavian's portrayal of Cleopatra as a manipulative queen only intensified the conflict, setting the stage for a dramatic showdown. The tension between Antony and Octavian finally erupted into open warfare in 31 BC. The Battle of Actium, a naval engagement off the coast of Greece, would prove to be a turning point in Roman history and the final chapter in Cleopatra's reign. Antony, supported by Cleopatra's Egyptian fleet, faced off against the more disciplined and better-led forces of Octavian, commanded by the skilled Admiral Agrippa. The battle raged for hours, a chaotic clash of oars, fire, and bronze rams. As the tide of the battle turned against Antony, Cleopatra, fearing capture, ordered her fleet to break through the Roman lines and escape back to Egypt. Antony, witnessing Cleopatra's retreat, abandoned his own forces and followed her, leaving his remaining ships to fight on without their leader. This act, seen as a cowardly betrayal by his own men, sealed his fate. The Battle of Actium ended in a decisive victory for Octavian, marking the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Antony and Cleopatra, their forces shattered, retreated to Egypt. Their dreams of a shared empire lay in ruins, their once formidable alliance shattered by defeat and the relentless propaganda of Octavian.